It is Michael Douglas James, and I'm coming back at you with a brand new video. So, it has been announced Donald J. Trump will have a speaking part in the Hall of Presidents. It's finally been confirmed by Disney that they are going to do this, and there has been some backlash and some ups and downs. First of all, the open date was actually supposed to be this week. Obviously, is not going to happen at all. Which is okay, but he's going to have a speaking part, and it's become somewhat of a tradition that the standing president does speak at the Hall of Presidents. This started with Clinton, and since the attraction's been open, there's only been technically 7 or 8 standing presidents in office at the time, and before Clinton, only Lincoln used to speak. But then they made it a tradition that the standing president would actually speak, so I'm kind of happy that they are not breaking this tradition. On the fact that I'm saying like him or dislike him, it has become an honor tradition for the standing president to talk, and to break it for him, I feel like Disney could never go back to that. So in my mind, it's basically like either he has a speaking part, or if in 2020 or 2024, yes, 2024 or in 2020, when we do get a new standing president, if and when, they wouldn't be able to have a speaking part. It's either go all in or don't go at all. So I'm kind of glad that they did. Now, the reason why it didn't happen was actually on Donald Trump's part. A lot of people have had this, I've read articles online from different areas that said, oh, Disney, was kind of indifferent about it. No, they were trying to communicate back and forth to figure out if he would do it or if he wouldn't do it, and it came down that he is going to do it. I mean, I think it's an honor for a president to do that. The Hall of Presidents is a great attraction. They go through the history of the entire United States. The standing president talks, Lincoln talks, then they announce every single president who's ever held the position, which is pretty cool. And, like I say, if you like him or not, it's more become a tradition factor that the standing president does talk. Now, I say, if you like him, you'll probably really enjoy it. If you don't like him, I still encourage you to go to the attraction just to see it. Just to know what he decided to say in his speaking line, because the president does get to decide what they're going to say for their animatronic image of themselves during the Hall of Presidents. And I think that's pretty exciting, just to hear what the president decides to say for that. Now, like I said, if you like him, if you like him, that's great. If you don't like him, you still should go. Get rid of your bias. Just have to see what he says. You never know. You may actually get a good laugh out of it. Or you may say, why did Disney allow for this? You may have that mixture, but don't live with that what if. Just go and try it out, because it is a great attraction. If you've never done it, when it reopens up, go give it a try. So with all of the up in arms and people arguing over it, just remember it's become a tradition that the standing president does talk since Clinton. And the attraction has basically just been open since the park was there. So you're not talking that the possibility of many presidents actually talking at all. And I just think that it's been a great honor that presidents do get to choose what they say, and just going every time there is a new president, being able to hear what they decide to say is always exciting. It's something I would say is a little bit special because it's unique to the attraction, and it's kind of an ongoing thing that they've done, and it's not something that you usually, the president is always saying, but you never know with Donald Trump. He may pick something that he's always said. So, like it or not, there's little to no reason not to just try it, just to see what he has to say, and live with that what if, I skipped him because I didn't like him, but how was it? You're always gonna maybe have that. Some of you may disagree and argue with me and be like, I'll never have that what if, but whatever, you may actually get a really good laugh out of it. You never know. So I would say at least experience it one time. If it's bad, then go ahead, say it's bad. If you thought it was funny, then say it was funny. If you actually think it was good and it sounds presidential, then say it sounds good and presidential. But on that note, I just don't feel like we need to have this argument going back and forth for something that has kind of held a staple for the past 25 years or so of a president standing up and being able to speak through the attraction. So, give that a shot. On that note, I'm out. Peace out, Girl Scouts.